Dear students, welcome to the English course called English in Electroenergetics. I'm teacher Anna and I'll be your teacher during this course. We'll learn and discuss several topics concerning electroenergetics. The first one is Electrotechnics. Let's start. Electrotechnics or electrical engineering is a discipline concerned with the study, design and application of equipment, devices and systems which use electricity, electronics and electromagnetism. Electrical engineering is divided into a wide range of fields including electronics, energetics, telecommunications, automation, computer engineering, multimedia. Let's start with the first, that's electronics. Electronics controls the flow of electrons in circuits. The creation of electronic circuits requires knowledge of physics and device technology for the emission and flow control of electrons in vacuum and matter. Electronics deals with the electrical circuits that involve active electrical components such as vacuum tubes, transistors, diodes, integrated circuits, optoelectronics and sensors, associated passive electrical components, and interconnection technology. It uses active devices to control electron flow by amplification and rectification, which distinguishes it from classical electrical engineering, which uses passive effects such as resistance, capacitance and inductance to control current flow. The next branch is telecommunication. Electronic communication is telecommunication or communications that are performed with the mediation of at least one computer or other electronic devices. Real-time communication is a communication between two or more users where all users are online during the communication. We are familiar with various types of electronic communication such as web chat, instant messenger, video conference, voice over IP, etc. Internet Relay Chat is a system that allows Internet users to meet in channels or chat rooms in order to have live conversations on the topic. To participate, a person needs to install a chat client, that's a type of software, on the computer to connect to the chat server, that's computer where the meeting takes place. When you log into an IRC server, that's web chat site, you have to choose a username or a nickname. Channels are ran by channel operators who control the content and the people who join and may ban users or ask them to leave the room. Instant messaging programs allow Internet users to communicate in one-to-one conversations. They are a chat room for just two people. You can maintain a list of people called buddy list or contact list with programs such as ICQ and MSN Messenger. The program opens up a small window where the people engaged in the conversation type their messages. Let's go to the video conferencing and voice calls. Video conferencing or video call systems allow a live connection between two or more participants in separate locations using the internet to exchange audio and video data. The users need a computer with broadband access, a webcam, a microphone and speakers. Some of the popular programs are See You, See Me and Windows Net Meeting. The net can also be used for online telephone conversations, either computer to computer or computer to phone, which requires special software such as Net to Phone or an applet, a Java application that runs from the browser when you access a web page, microphone, sound cards, and speakers. This type of communication uses Voice over Internet Protocol, which returns analog audio signals like the one on the telephone into digital data that can be sent via the Internet. Virtual worlds. Internet users can also communicate in three-dimensional environments. People choose avatars or 3D characters in order to interact with people. A popular language used to create interactive simulations within the net is VRML, or Virtual Reality Modeling Language. Let's continue to the automation. Automation or labor-saving technology is the technology by which a process is performed with minimal human assistance. Automation is the use of various control systems or computers for operating equipment such as machinery, processes in factories, switching on telephone networks. Automation has been achieved by various means including mechanical, hydraulic, pneumatic, electrical, electronic devices and computers, usually in combination. Complicated systems such as modern factories, airplanes and ships typically use all these combined techniques. The benefit of automation includes labor savings in electricity costs, savings in material costs, and improvements to quality, accuracy, and precision. Today, the automation is the synergy of control, computing, and communications. Electroenergetics. Electroenergetics is a branch of energetics. It's responsible for production, transmission, distribution, and supply of electricity to homes and other buildings. This electricity is called mains electricity. It's generated at sites called power stations, which use large generators. Current from the generators leaves the power station and enters the power grid, which transmits it around the country. At the point where it enters the grid, the electricity flows through transformers which increase voltage and decrease amperage. Before the supply is used by homes and other buildings, it passes through several step-down transformers. Please pay attention to those bolded words. Those are very important words that I expect you acquire at the end of this presentation, and their translation will be given to you afterwards. Those words are very important for the course that we will be dealing with during this year. Let's go to multimedia. Multimedia refers to the technologies and applications that integrate different media, text, graphics, sounds, video, and animation. Its power resides in interactivity, hypertext, and hypermedia. Multimedia software is usually interactive. You can choose what you want to watch, listen, or write. Hypertext means that you can click on a word and jump to another screen with more information. Hypermedia is similar, but works with sounds and images. Usages. There are information kiosks that use multimedia in public places. It is used in presentations and computer-based training courses in education. In virtual reality, users interact with the simulated world. Doctors train using virtual surgery, people visit virtual exhibitions, etc. You can play games on a computer or video games on a dedicated machine called a video console, which you connect to a TV set. You can also play games on the net. Some websites have a multiplayer facility that enables lots of people to play the same game at the same time. Let's go to the questions. These questions should help you in acquiring the new vocabulary. So, after viewing the presentations, you should be able to answer the following. Define Electrotechnics and name some of its branches. What does electronics do? What does it deal with? Provide explanation for the electronic communication. What's real-time communication? Describe IRC. What is IM? Define video conferencing. What's automation? Name some of the advantages. What is Electroenergetics responsible for? Explain the flow of mains electricity from power stations to homes. What does multimedia refers to? Where can it be used? And that's all for today. Thank you for your attention. And the main aim of this presentation was to introduce you with basic definitions and explanations of the branches of electrotechnics, and you should be able to talk about it in English.